And for parking, you can park anywhere on this street on the left hand side, all the way up and parallel to the play park. To get to the apartment, and the apartment building is just here. To access your apartment, you just come down the lane. And we have a lovely shared garden for you to use during your stay with some outdoor seating. And a garden. A fabulous view of the Wallace Monument. To access the apartment, just head up the stairs. And you get to the door here. Your Keysafe is on the right hand side. To use this, just pull down the black cover and then take the slider and pull this down to reset the code. Then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, just take the dial on the top and turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe. And then retrieve the keys. And then close the safe. And then take the dial just here, turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock the safe. And then just put the black cover back up, please. This is a shared door with one other apartment. If you take the key just here, pop into the lock and turn to the left anti-clockwise, it unlocks this door. Your apartment door is on the right hand side, and for security you can lock this door by lifting the handle straight up and turning this dial to the left anti-clockwise to lock, and then to exit just turn to the right clockwise to open, and then the door opens. For the apartment door, it's signed as the Braveheart Suite, and just the same, take the key into the lock, turn to the right clockwise to unlock the door. And welcome to the apartment. To lock the door from the inside, just simply close the door, then take the dial, turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. And then when you're exiting, just take the dial, turn to the left anti-clockwise to unlock. And for the light switches, the switch on the left hand side just here is for the outside light just above the door. Just here. And the light switch just here is for the main lights in the living room. A lovely space for you to enjoy. And a stunning view of the Wallace Monument just out the kitchen window. For our microwave, to use this, we have the top dial just here. This controls the power of the microwave, so you can turn around to low, medium, high and high. And the bottom dial just here, this is for your time duration. Just turn the dial clockwise to your desired time and the microwave starts. If you open the door, it automatically pauses and then starts again when you close. And to stop completely, just turn the dial anti-clockwise back to the start. Just below we have our oven. To use the oven, you take the left hand dial here and turn this into the down position just here to this icon, which is for the fan oven. You then take the dial on the right hand side and you turn this to your desired temperature, and once it's achieved this temperature, this light goes out to show that it's ready to use, and then just pull the door open and push closed. And then to turn off, just take both dials back to the top, please. For our kettle, it's just a switch just here. Just press this down and it activates, and then just lift up gently to deactivate. For the hot water is run off our gas combi boiler. For the cold water, it's the tap on the right hand side, just pull this forward towards you, and then for hot water it's the tap on the left hand side and just likewise pull down towards you. And throughout the apartment we provide you sea kelp hand soap. Just underneath the sink we have our bin and our fire extinguisher and our first aid kit as well. The hob is just located here. To turn this on, just press and hold the button just here for a few seconds and the lights illuminate. We have two burners, so we have the top and the bottom. The button on the left hand side here, this indicates for the top burner just here, and this button here controls the lower burner. To use the top burner, for example, press this button just here and then followed by the plus button up to the maximum power, and it warms up quickly. To reduce the power, just tap the minus button, and likewise you would follow the same process for the lower burner. If for instance it says LOC, it means that a child lock is on. To disable this, just press and hold the lock button just here for a few seconds and then it disappears and it's ready to use again. Then to put the hob off, just click and hold this button just for a second. When you arrive, we provide you a welcome basket with some amenities to get your stay started. And we have our toaster just here. To increase and decrease the time duration, just turn and adjust the dials here. Turning to the lower the numbers reduces the time, and increasing the numbers increase the time duration. Just turn, adjust, and then just use the dial here to activate the toaster, and then press the top button here to cancel. We also provide a Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, you take the reservoir at the back here and you want to pull this out towards the wall just very slightly and then lift straight up. You then want to fill the water reservoir with water in here and then place onto the back of the machine into place, and you want to pull this towards the machine just very slightly until you hear a wee click. To use the pods, you want to lift this handle up gently, place the pod in this direction, then gently but firmly pull this down. You then press, for a large cup, press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup, press the button on the left hand side. We have a fire blanket on the wall, and with a dining space for two, for you to enjoy meals. And we also have a smart television. To use the telly, just take the TV remote just here and press the on button. You then want to go to the source button just here. And go to HDMI 3. Just here. You then want to take the Sky remote and press the on button on the top left hand side. Once the Sky television loads up, you can use the arrows just here to cycle through any of the TV channels you'd like. You can go down to TV guide, press the middle button and go into all channels, and then you can scroll down, find something you'd like to watch, and then press the middle button just here. Initially, in the bottom right hand side, it'll load as a small screen, and then to load as the main screen, press it one more time. To go back to the main menu, press the back button just here. And you can also press the home button to go back to the main menu. If you scroll all the way down to apps and inputs, we also have Netflix included. If you sign into this, and once Netflix loads up, it'll load into our account. Please don't sign out of the Causewayhead Apartments account and just sign in, and you can enjoy your favourite movies and TV series. To go back to the main menu, press the home button, and when you're finished, you can press the off button just here. And then then likewise with the TV remote. Just here, press the red button to turn the telly off. For the heating throughout the apartment, it's just controls here on the thermostat. It shows the actual temperature in the middle just now, and then if you want to lower the temperature, you can see it's adjusted to 15 degrees. To increase this, just press the plus button up to your desired temperature. For the radiator controls throughout the apartment, they're all controlled in the same way. The valve just here is an indicator line, and it's currently set to maximum temperature just here. To reduce this to the off position, it's just to this symbol just here. Just turn, adjust, and make yourself comfortable. For the lamp in the living room, it's controlled with this little button just here. Just press this in to go on and off. For the wall lights, it's just this switch just here to turn the wall lamps off. Moving now into our lovely bedroom with a lovely space for you to enjoy. With some hanging space to help keep everything organised during your stay. And likewise, just once again with the radiator, just turn the valves here, just turn, adjust, make yourself comfortable. And if you do get a bit warm, we have a fan for you to use as well. A comfortable bed for you. The bedside lamps on either side. To control the lamps, there is a switch just here, which goes off and on, and they're also controlled by the wee switch just here. To open the windows, you can just push the button in and lift the handle up and push the window open and to close. And then for the blind for the evenings, it's just adjusted with the cord here, just pull up and down. We provide towels for your stay. And now moving into the bathroom. The shower is an electric shower, which is controlled just here with this switch. If the red light is on, it shows that the power is on. Just pull this cord to make sure that it's always left on, please. The lights for the bathroom are controlled here, just with this cord, which also controls the fan. Just pull to activate to turn it on and off. The shower door just pulls open, and we also provide sea kelp, hair and body wash for your stay. To use the shower, to put this on, you want to just push this button just here, and then with the middle dial, just turn to the right clockwise to go to the warmest setting, and then turn to the left anti-clockwise to go to the colder settings. The top dial is for the pressure of the shower, just turn, adjust. For the bathroom sink, to turn to the hottest setting, turn to the left and lift up, and then turn to the right for cold and likewise lift up. And once again we provide our lovely sea kelp hand soap for your stay. Just in the cupboard to the left of the shower we have our boiler. It's well serviced. Please don't make any adjustments, this is purely for reference as to where it is. When finished. Moving into the utility cupboard, we have our fridge freezer just here with the fridge on top. We provide you a milk for your arrival and the freezer on the bottom. We also have a washing machine for you to use. To open the door, just simply pull this switch into this position and pull open. And when you're ready, push closed. In the drawer here, we have our main detergent on the left hand side and fabric softener in the middle. And to use the washing machine, just turn to any of your desired settings and the lights illuminate, then just press the start button. And then when to turn off, just back to the top please. We also provide you with an iron and an ironing board. And then to dry your clothes, we have a clothes drying rack. And for the light for the utility cupboard, it's just a switch just here to turn on and off. And the lights for the bedroom, for the main light, just here. If you're having any trouble with electricity, the trip switch box is just located just behind this hatch. So if you pull the hatch open, our trip switches are just located here. All the switches are in the correct position shown here. If anything is pointing downwards, feel free to flick it back upright into the correct position. If the problem persists, please let us know and we're happy to help. And then just pop the hatch back on and push closed. And when you're departing, to unlock the door, just turn to left anti-clockwise, which allows you to open the door. And on departure, we can please ask you to turn the thermostat to 18 degrees. It'd be much appreciated, thank you. And for the light switch for the living room, just here. And to lock the door when you're departing, just take the key, pop it into the lock and turn to the left anti-clockwise, which locks the door. If you can just check that the door is locked, please. And when departing, if we can please ask you to take the key, lock the external door, and just lift the handle up, then take the key and turn to the right, clockwise to lock. And just check that it's locked, please. Then turn the key to the Keysafe. Again, just pull the cover down, and then with the reset code, just pull this down, and then enter the code that we provided. And then take the dial, turn to the right clockwise, to open the safe. And then if you can hang the keys back up inside please, then close the safe, and then take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise, and just check that it's locked behind you please, then lift the cover back up. And back down the stairs. If you have any general waste during your stay, our bin store is just located through here. And please feel free to use one of the general waste bins just here. Just lift up. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals. We hope to welcome you back soon.